boys and girls. How are you today? Are you good? Yes, I know you're good. How was your PE yesterday? Was great? Yes, isn't it? Alright, Mr. Taya would like to review our Bible studies, which is in our social studies, the Green Book. Do you still remember? Jesus was died on the cross, and then after 3 days, Jesus rose again from the dead. And after that, look, Jesus came to see the woman. Right? He was opening the big stone. He was rolling the angel. Very good. So today, Miss Atalia will continue the story about Jesus. Are you ready to listen? Yes? Very good. Now you may sit down and listen carefully. If you can answer the question, Miss Natalia will give you 5 stars. Alright? Okay. And every Wednesday, I will call some of you and call ring. And I will ask how it's going. Okay? Alright then. Now you ready? Yes? Oh yes, you're ready. Okay. And now you may sit down and listen carefully.
After hanging in agony on the cross for hours, Jesus cried out, "It is finished," and he surrendered his spirit to God. Despite his sadness, Joseph of Arimathea, a man who was secretly a disciple of Jesus, knew that to ensure Jesus had a proper burial, he had to do it before the quickly approaching Sabbath. Grief-stricken, Joseph went before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, to ask if he could remove Jesus' body from the cross. After Pilate gave him permission, he and Nicodemus went to the cross with a large amount of myrrh and aloes to anoint Jesus' body for burial. Together, Joseph and Nicodemus carefully wrapped Jesus' body in strips of linen with burial spices in accordance with Jewish tradition. Near the place where Jesus was crucified, there was a garden where a tomb had been cut out of the rock, something only wealthy people could afford. This tomb belonged to Joseph, and no one had yet been laid to rest there. It was in this tomb that Joseph and Nicodemus laid the body of Jesus. Before they left, they rolled an enormous stone in front of the tomb's entrance, sealing it shut. Before the sun had risen on Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene gathered the spices and perfumes she had prepared to complete the burial customs for Jesus and made her way to the tomb. When she arrived, she discovered the giant stone had been rolled away, and the tomb was empty. Deeply distressed by what she had seen, she ran as fast as she could to tell the disciples Peter and John what had happened. "They've taken our Lord's body, and we don't know where," Mary exclaimed. After hearing Mary's account, Peter and John sprinted to the tomb. John arrived first, but he did not enter the tomb. Without hesitation, Peter walked into the tomb and noticed that the strips of linen that Jesus had been wrapped up in were laying empty in a pile, and the burial cloth that was placed over his head and face was neatly folded next to them. As John entered the empty tomb, he didn't fully understand what had happened, but he believed that Jesus had risen from the dead. Puzzled by what they had seen, Peter and John returned to their homes. Too upset to return home with Peter and John, Mary Magdalene remained at the empty tomb. As she wept, she looked up through her tears into the tomb, and she saw 2 angels in dazzling white robes. They were sitting where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and one at the foot. Seeing Mary's tears, the angels asked, "Woman, why are you crying?" Still sobbing, Mary replied, "They have taken my Lord away, and I don't know where they have put him." As Mary turned away from the angels to make her way home, she saw a man had been standing behind her. But this was no ordinary man. It was Jesus. Somehow Mary did not recognize Jesus. She thought he was the gardener. Jesus asked Mary, "Why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" Mary, still thinking he was the gardener, begged him, "If you have taken him away, please tell me where so I can get him." Then Jesus called Mary's name, and suddenly she recognized that the man was Jesus. She exclaimed, "Teacher," and fell to her knees to worship at his feet. Jesus told Mary to go tell the disciples.
We have seen the Lord. Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe.
Peace be unto you. Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands. And reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. Be not faithless, but believing.
My Lord and my God.
Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed.
You may open your green book RR11 and open page number 25. President George Washington. Listen carefully. We have learned that the leader of our country or American country is a president. The very first president of American country was George Washington. Mr. Washington lived a long time ago. Mr. Washington was the leader of the army during a great war. Mr. Washington was a very brave soldier. Mr. Washington was also a farmer. Then he became the very first president of America country, the United of America. Mr. Washington was a soldier, then a farmer, and then the president. George Washington always prayed and read his Bible. George Washington loved God. George Washington led American country to follow and obey God. Now think, what was the name of the first president of America country? George Washington. Did George Washington pray and read his Bible? Yes. Did George Washington lead our American country to follow and obey God? Yes. With your eyes, find George Washington, the soldier. With your pencil, circle George Washington, the soldiers. And then after that, circle George Washington, the farmer. And George Washington, the president. If you finish, you may open the next page, page number 26. Page number 26. Listen carefully. This is about President Abraham Lincoln. Almost 100 years after George Washington was president, there was another great president. This president was Abraham Lincoln. When Mr. Lincoln was president, some people wanted to make land the United States into two countries. Abraham Lincoln helped keep the United States as one country. When Mr. Lincoln was president, many people had slaves. This means that some people bought other people and made them work without giving them any money. Rich made them work without giving them any money. So rich people would buy slaves to work for them. Abraham Lincoln helped make a law that said it was wrong for one person to own another person. Abraham Lincoln loved God and read the Bible. Abraham Lincoln was a good president. Now think, what is a slave? A slave, a person owned by another person. Did slave get paid for working? No. Is it right for one person to own another person? No. Now, Abraham Lincoln was a great president of the United States. With your pencil, draw a line from Abraham Lincoln to the flag of America. Abraham Lincoln helped keep American land, the United States, as one country. Draw a line from Abraham Lincoln to the picture of American. Draw a line. Abraham Lincoln read the Bible and was a good president. Draw a line from Abraham Lincoln to the Bible. Now you may do as Ace is doing. You may give it to your mom or daddy and ask your mom or daddy to send it to you. Take a picture and send it to the group. Open your red book RR11 and open page number 25. Page number 25. Listen carefully. Say the word that will finish its sentence. Then with your pencil, circle the correct picture that finish the sentence. Number 1. Oh, look! Patch squish under the wooden what is that? Wooden fence, wooden ribbon, or puppy? Which one is the answer? This one, or this one? And then number 2. Wax is thirsty. Please give him some water in where, Wax? Wax is a dog. Where? Here, here, or here? Now, number 3. Christy has finished helping Mama. Now she may play with her doll, knife, or uniform. Play with what? You may circle with your pencil. Now, number 4. Daddy is working in the yard. He will climb up to cut some dead branches of the bare of the tree or of the fence. Alright, if you finish, you may go to the next page. Page number 26. Page number 26. House in U. So look carefully at the picture and find the hidden U, the letter U. With your pencil, circle each the U letter. Circle and count how many of the letters that you circles. If you finish, you may give it to your mom or your daddy and ask your mom or daddy to send it to you. Take a picture and send it to the group. And next, you may open page number 27. Page number 27. Learn sounds review. Slowly say the name of the picture in row 1. Row 1. Bus. What picture is this? Bus. Yes, bus. With your finger, point the beginning sound of bus. Which one? The beginning sound of bus? This one or this one? And with your pencil, circle the beginning sound of bus. If this one is the answer, circle it. If this one is the answer, circle this. Which one? For bus. Bus. Now you may continue. Number 2. Hat. And number 3. Can. Number 2. Hat. For the middle sound of hat. Middle sound of hat. A or O. Number 3. Can. The ending sound of can. Ending. Can. Is M or N. Okay, if you finish, you may open the next page. Page number 27. Open page number 28. So after 27 is 28. So open page number 28 if you finish page number 27. Now learn sound review. Say the name of the picture in box 1. 1. Say the name of the picture. What picture is that? Eraser. Eraser. With your pencil, circle only the beginning sound of eraser. Eraser. So this one. So circle this one. Okay, that's the example. Now, number 2. Gym. Number 3. Eyes. Number 4. Open. Number 5. Celery. Number 6. Wagon. Number 7. Face. Number 8. Dog. Number 9. Milk. If you finish, you may give it to your mom or your daddy and ask your mom or daddy to send it to you and take a picture and send it to the group. Next, you may open your yellow book RR11. Open page number 13. Page number 13. Listen carefully. First, we have 3 kangaroos. 3 kangaroos. 1, 2, 3. Minus or take away. 2 kangaroos hop away. Equals how many kangaroos? Still 1. Circle number 1. And then you may continue number 2 and number 3. If you finish, you may open page number 14. Page number 14. First, there are 5 chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 chicken runs away. There are 4 chickens left. 5 chickens minus or take away 1 chicken equals 4 chickens. With your pencil, draw a circle around the correct number. And you may continue number 2 and number 3. If you finish, you may give it to your mom or your daddy. Ask your mom or daddy to send it to you. Take a picture and send it to the group.